Today we are going to be talking about one technique that's pretty common in the vinyl space but got really big with the Cybertruck, which is embossing. So if you got your Cybertruck sometime in 2024, you will have something called a foundation badge. And the foundation badge looks something like this. It is a laser etched where it goes all the way across. Wow, that is a lot of fingerprints. But that's what it looks like, and you also have it across the tailgate. But if you have a Cyber Beast, you also have the Cyber Beast logo, which looks something like this, across the bottom right corner of the tailgate. So I'm going to just show you what it would look like. Look, let's say you don't have a foundation series. You can still get the vinyl. And what will happen is, I'll show you, is this is what most people will do. They'll wrap their car. Let's just hypothetically say this is white vinyl, or it's already wrapped. They'll put this vinyl like this. They'll line it nice and clean. They'll push it like this, and then they peel, and boom, this is $20,000 more expensive now because you have the foundation badge. All jokes aside, this is what it looks like for a lot of people. I typically like going in a more subtle color, so I don't typically go in a very, very high contrast color. For example, if it's white, I don't go black. I go more maybe in like a gray or something like that because I don't want it to be so loud. I don't want to go like red. Some people like that, but that's just my style. I'll do a couple just so that I can show you what it looks like, okay? I'll do two. So I'll do another foundation badge right at the bottom, right? And you want to use a lot of pressure, and I always start from the F just because of the direction, right? You want all the letters to go this way. So that's very, very easy. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut this out. Okay, let's go ahead and do the vinyl. And for vinyl, for those of you who are just watching this or learning about vinyl and PPF, vinyl is slightly thinner. This is actually colored PPF. This is boring PPF. This is called gloss ruby red, I believe. But it's a little bit thinner, so it's a little bit different. The other difference is this is actually dry install, and then PPF is typically, not always, but usually a wet install. And I'll show you what that means. So I got this vinyl here. What you want to do is just lay it down like so. All right, and we're just going to do that. One step is I just did a really quick squeegee down. Is you really want to heat it up, right? So you want to heat it up here. And watch when I heat it up and do that, look how much more pronounced that lettering becomes, okay? So the heating up process, let's go switch again real quick. The heating up process is so important when you're doing vinyl, because if you do that, you see, especially like the series area, it's really pronounced compared to when I first did one swipe, and it was a little bit more, I guess, muted, right? So you want to heat and then push down. That's exactly what you want to do. Some people do the embossing, and then they also put another one to kind of raise it to give it more of a 3D effect. But you can feel it, and I think this looks fantastic for a lot of wraps. This is not the only thing you can do. Some people do like stripes and stuff, and then they emboss it. I mean, you can really do whatever you want. So I also have the Cyber Beast logo right here, which I think looks pretty awesome. I'm going to go ahead and put this down and put it above the foundation. Wow, what a clean install. It's like we do this all the time, right? All right, so now I have PPF, and this is how PPF differs, right? We use a soap solution, right? We call this a slip solution. And then I'm just going to make it about the size of what I need. Whoa. Just like that. And then when you peel, I always like to also spray on the side. So here you go. Okay. So on top of PPF being slightly different, you saw I just used a squeegee. You would actually use this kind of squeegee. So look at that. So once you get the water out, I think it's about the same, right? This is a gloss zone, this is a gloss PPF, but PPF is slightly thicker. So I love using this tool, and this is called a Roller Pro. Really cool tool. Is you can actually just spray a little bit of slip solution and use this, and this will kind of get a little bit more of that, I guess, moisture out of these areas. And you can see, let me get some towel real quick. And look at that. Obviously, I didn't get everything out, but hopefully we can give you some more angle there. Just kind of like go in different angle and kind of show him what it looks like. So that's what embossing is, right? So if it's not pronounced enough, this is where you could use this tool right here. And look at that. I think that looks really, really good. And I like this method compared to, and of course, since you're covering it up, it really doesn't matter. I mean, you could have blue, pink, whatever you want underneath here. It really doesn't matter if you're going to be embossing. But that's how you would emboss it. And it's, again, raised a little bit. It looks great in both PPF and vinyl, to be honest. And it's been very, very common in the Cybertruck. So that's how you emboss it. I think it's a great way to do it. You don't have to do it in this smaller. You could do a giant one. I've also seen it where people do the Cyber Beast across their whole tailgate, and then they wrap it, and then they have a giant, three-headed Cyber Beast in the back as well. So that's something that's common. You can get creative with it. This is the most common way that you'll probably see on the Cybertruck. Hopefully that helped you kind of understand what embossing means in both vinyl and color PPF. If you have any questions, let us know in the comments below. Happy to answer any questions you may have. Click on the subscribe button. We love teaching people how to do these things in customization, protection, and maintenance on Tesla vehicles. We'll see you in the next video.